Hey everybody, welcome in to Stroke Scan Out the Board podcast with the Galf Boys, myself, Jay Will, Baldo up to my left, Team One up to my right. Fellas, how we doing?
I mean, can you be much better? Masters
No.
week. It's just when you hit the Masters, just the best week of the year. Just listen to the tune. Can you beat that?
There's
You
nothing
might
like
be
it.
copyright for this, but that's all right.
A tradition unlike any other, as they say. Ronnie, how you feeling this week?
It's the greatest week in golf, so it's hard to be disappointed this week. Yeah, I'm looking for an exciting Sunday.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Saturday's sure going to be exciting.
Saturday is going to definitely be exciting when the
Oh,
Galf
yes.
Boys take on Augusta National.
I will be sore as can be on Sunday, but it's all right. We'll be sitting on the couch for recovery mode.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's Masters week. I mean, I don't think it's crazy how quickly it comes once the season starts.
Yeah, it feels like it takes forever though, and then it just like this week is just all of a sudden Sunday, and then it's done, and you're like, oh, gotta wait another year.
Year away.
Yeah, like it's Tuesday right now, and next thing you know, we're going to be rolling down Amen Corner for our
Recapping.
final round on Saturday. Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
we'll be recapping. But you know what? We just gotta enjoy every single day, all the shots, soak it all in.
Yeah, no, for sure. Valero, I don't think we need to touch on it for too long. Spawn was just nails down the stretch.
Tip the cap.
That final group kind of just was in neutral. Classic Ludwig comes Sunday.
Yeah.
You know he's going to shoot over par.
I thought he was under par. I thought.
Was he?
I think he birdied like 3 of the last 4 or 5.
Okay, so he's all right.
He ended at 15 or something. T5.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds like him, but um, yeah, no, I mean that golf course looked. It was pretty brutal there on Saturday with all the rain, and I'm sure it. I mean, it looked long with how wet it was when there's no roll on anything. So
and cold, but yeah.
Yeah. Enough of that. We don't need to dwell on the Valero. So I say we start this off by our favorite game. Let's pull up the tips chart.
I'm expecting.
I think I
Big
have
things
3.
this
I have
week.
4 names.
How many
Big
guys we got
things
this
this-
week? 8 names?
8. We got 8 names
I
this
think-
week.
7 of 8, Jay.
Yeah, I think
I
we
think
can
we got
do
to
it.
be 7 of 8.
Yeah, I'll let you start.
Matt Fitzpatrick.
Off to a good start. Number 4 on the list.
Give me Cameron Young.
Absolutely. Number 1 on the list this week.
Yep.
Bryson.
Bryson did not make the list this week.
I
Not on
had
the
him in my
list.
back pocket. Okay, I'll go Bobby Mack.
Oh, not on the list.
Ooh.
Not on the list.
Okay. All right.
One strike apiece.
Colin Morikawa.
Not
No,
on the
I don't
list,
think he made it either at
fellas.
the back.
God
Xander.
damn it.
Xander, there you go. 3 on the list.
God, I was 50-50 going back and forth between those two. God, I only have
Okay.
1 strike left. This is just...
It's a major week. You get 4 this week. Did it for the players. We'll give you 4.
I mean, do
Yeah,
you
I
think
got another
Tommy
name.
Fleetwood's on there, Jay Will?
I wouldn't be shocked.
Tommy Fleetwood.
Fleetwood, not on the list.
Okay, it's gonna get weird. Give me John Rahm.
There you go. Number 8 on the list.
I mean, do I die on the hill, Jay Will, of the number 1 golfer in this field? that people are betting him.
It is crazy. When was the last time you saw him at close to 5-1? But with that said, I don't think he's going to make this list.
What about Rory?
Do you think people are
At
betting him
almost
for a
12?
back-to-back?
Pressure's
The
off
number,
now.
the number sure is good. Like, honestly, if that number crept up to like 13 or 14, I may take it again.
The pressure's off now.
Do you think people are betting him, though, with like the back issue?
I don't know. Otherwise, I'm kind of leaning Ludwig, too.
I mean, that's the thing, though. Like, we're running out of names at the top, and I just don't see... I don't know how many names are going to be beyond 35, but you go with what you think.
Give me Ludwig.
There you go. Number 5 on the list. Good
Staying
call.
alive.
You got 1, 3, 4, 5, and 8.
We got 8. Was it Rom 8?
Yeah, I said that's what you have. You've got those.
Oh, okay. So we have
1,
1,
3,
3.
You need
4,
2,
5, and 8.
You need 2, 6, and 7.
Okay. There's a number on here that it's biting at me, but I just don't see a way that he would be on this list. I'm looking at Minwoo at 34, Joe.
Yep.
There's no way that started there, right?
I don't think so.
No, he was 65. Like, he was 54 Sunday,
go.
I believe.
Yeah.
I think that answers it.
Unless DraftKings just... No, they're not changing that number that much. Give me Minwoo.
Number 6, Minwoo Lee. 2 left.
Jay, what do you think of Justin Rose?
Don't hate it.
I mean, he obviously lost here last year, but
His 3
played decent
runner-ups.
this year.
3 runners up here.
And I don't think he starts there either. I don't think he starts at 35-1. I mean, this tournament I can see it.
I believe he's gone down. After he won Farmers, I think he was like 30.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Or Hideki? Are people on Hideki?
That Hideki number kind of sucks.
It's
but
terrible.
Maybe it's because people are buying it. Maybe you got bought down. I have no clue.
Or do you want me? You got 2 strikes left. I got 1. Do you want me to take out another guy top of the board? Do you want me to go like a Rory? But I feel like that number's too high for him to be on that list.
Yeah, I
feel the
don't know
same
if
way with Scotty.
Yeah, I would say there's a better chance that Rory's on this list than Scotty, for sure.
Or what do you think of like a Spieth pick? Are people on Spieth this week?
I doubt it. The one thing I will say with Rory being at 12-1, I feel like if there were a lot of people on him, he would be between Rom and Scotty.
I was thinking he'd
defending.
be at 8.
Yeah.
What do you think of Goddard?
First timer, I don't know.
I don't either.
That's the only reason.
The only thing that's Russell Henley.
Maybe. I mean, the Hideki one
I
that
don't want to
you
go
pointed
down
out,
that far though.
Yeah, the Hideki at 27, I think honestly might be your best play here.
Yeah,
solely because I don't see a way that it started there.
Give me the past Masters champion, Hideki Matsuyama.
Hideki is not on this list. Jay Will, can you bring us home?
We need one more, Jay. We need one for our goal.
So what do we have left?
You got
2 and 7.
Yeah, 2 and 7. 2 and 7.
2 and 7.
So there's like Brooks, Spieth, Rory, Scheffler.
You don't think Patrick Reed is on here, is he?
I don't think so. But that number had to have moved. There's no way Patrick Reed starts at 40.
I'm pretty sure he was just 30. So yeah, that's gone the wrong way.
Is like Akshay?
Yeah, I was looking at him too. I think he might squeak on here.
A lefty. Lefties do well at this course.
And he's a cutter of the golf ball as a lefty. Yeah, screw it. Akshay.
Strike 3, not on the list.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I just
Sorry,
I don't
Jay.
think I don't think I'm gonna pull anyone else out. Like, I feel like I'm way too far down this list right here.
I know. It's just like a sneaky how do we die on this hill though, Jay? I mean, there's Spieth that I feel like could be on there just because it's Spieth and it's the Masters. I could see Rory and I could see Scheffler being on this list. And I could be way off on those three, but
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Scotty, he's just never on here because of the number. If he is this week, like, well, hats off, but
you go with the gut.
we went away from him. Gimme Rose.
No. Not on the list.
We had the other
all
two
right.
guys.
You had one of them. You said one of them.
Spieth.
No. All right. Number 8, you got Rahm. That's a good showing though. I will say the two that you didn't get were the ones that I didn't expect. You had Rahm at 8. 7 is Nikolai Højgaard.
Are you fucking
see.
kidding me?
It's because he had the good showing a couple years ago and then folded.
6, you had Minwoo. 5, you had Ludwig. 4, you had Fitz. 3 is Schauffele. Number 2, you said his name. Patrick Reed is number 2 on the list.
That's even more bullshit. Why?
And number 1 is Cam.
Patrick Reed is like 6 years out of Masters contention for.
No,
He's
I
probably
think
gonna
he's
go
been
and prove
pretty
me
solid.
wrong, but
Well, this
I think
year
he's been pretty solid.
But people are betting him because he has the wins on the DP World Tour right now.
I just don't.
I'm pretty sure he's
don't like that.
he's had solid finishes the last couple of years.
T3 last year.
Oh shit.
Third last year. Oops. Third last year. I think he's been
Got like a 4th in there or something.
Yeah, T12 the year before. Yeah, all right, that makes sense.
It's respectable.
All right,
That's a
6 of 8.
respectable 6 of 8.
7 would have been nice. I don't think we were going to get Højgaard, but
no.
Whatever. We'll take it. So moving on down. Timon, do you have a blind rank list for us?
I got the list this
why
week.
is Højgaard on this list? He has a T16 and a cut. There's zero reason he should be on this list.
You know where he played well, Joe?
The
Memorial
Texas
Park.
Children's Houston Open.
Memorial Park.
Well, the comp course. He actually has played
Yeah.
pretty well this year, but
Yeah. All right, I got the list.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Gonna start with Cam Young.
2? I know you want to put him 1, Jay, but I think 2 is a realistic number.
I'm good with a 2.
Good. Oh, good with the 2. Okay, we're gonna go second name on this list. Matt Fitzpatrick.
I wouldn't put him 1.
No, I think 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got
3 is
Matty
good.
Fitz at 3. Consensus. All right. Number 3 on the list.
We need a dud.
Bryson DeChambeau.
1. Do you hate 1?
Yeah. I'm not in love with it, but we need duds at 4 and 5.
It's
I
not
think
gonna
this
be
might
good, I
just
don't
be a
think.
wagons list.
Here comes Scotty Rom.
Is Doug Gim in this field?
Yeah, this is perfect if Gimbo's left.
Yeah.
Are you good with 1, or do you want?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
fine with 1. Don't love it,
Going
but
with 1.
we'll settle.
Going next on the list, Jordan Spieth.
I feel like we almost have to go 5.
I'm kind of in the
As
same
much as I
camp.
hate to say it, I think we almost have to go 5. And
I think it's yeah.
or do we go with 4 and just think his Masters experience is gonna top whoever's next? And then he's
Yeah,
gonna
but
figure out a way to get into the top 10 or 20.
the thing I will say is he was gaining last week, like
Oh,
off
his
the
putting
tee
was
approach.
terrible.
He lost 8 strokes putting. So if he figures the putting out, he could have a decent week. And obviously,
He's just so hit and
he-
miss here.
yeah,
I feel like this year
He's either
it's like his
top 10
best
or he's
chance.
cut.
yeah. I feel like his
I feel like
form
it's the
coming
best
in
he's
here
hit the
is the best
ball.
it's been in a while. So let's. If the last guy is gonna suck. So let's go Spieth 4. Let's put Spieth 4.
Going Spieth 4 consensus.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then give us Scotty as our 5.
Number next name, and your 5th golfer is 2-time champion Scotty
yeah.
Scheffler.
Yeah,
I don't love the list.
this list is really bad.
It's not. It's really not, though. Like, it very well could end up this way. I highly doubt Scotty's ending at 5, but
If Scotty was at like 3, I would be like, okay, that's fine. A couple of these other guys could finish like
so would you put
top
Scotty?
3.
Ideally, would you put Scotty at 3, and then shift Matty Fitz to 4 and Spieth at 5?
Yeah, I think that would be our ideal. I guess we'll see how it goes.
We probably should have known Scotty was coming as the last golfer,
Yeah.
but at the
It's all
same
right.
time, I was kind of expecting like a Max
He's
Homa
fresh.
thrown
He's
in
fresh
there
off.
at the end.
He's fresh off a new kid, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's going to
Definitely
be
stings
not getting
having
a
him
lot of
5.
sleep. Meredith's going to keep him up.
That's a
Yeah.
That's a wagons list. That's our first like full blown.
Yeah, that's going to be an
Good
interesting one
players
to
list.
watch. All right. Let's get into the odds board. Let's dissect a little bit.
I will say, last time I made the list, the number 2 golfer you guys chose did win the tournament, and this week it's
That
Cam.
is very. That's true. Yeah, it's good vibes right there. It's great vibes. All right. So here's the top of our board. Let's just start. Let's do a dive here on Scotty at 5-1 or 495. His odds are slowly creeping up. Obviously, he hasn't been playing up to his standards. And he hasn't played since Sawgrass, no?
The players.
Yeah.
Correct.
So what are your guys' thoughts on Scotty this week at 5-1?
If he stays there or moves up, there's a chance that I take him.
Yeah, that's a. Have we seen Scotty? When was the last time we saw Scotty in a 4, let alone almost pushing 5?
It's been ages.
Probably since he came back from his injury like 2 years ago, was it?
last
that
year.
just last
He had
year?
last year. He had the hand. Yeah.
Yeah. That was probably the last time.
And I mean, it's like Scotty's scale is a little different. He is playing bad, and his worst finish is what, T24.
Yeah.
So I mean,
The
I feel
last
like
time
he's always
he was around 5-1 was the Open last year. How'd that go?
yeah, he won. Yeah, so I mean, I feel it's. I don't know if I'll get there just with my card, but he's gonna be there on Sunday. I just have a feeling, and the guy I have just gonna have to win. Just there's no way. I just don't see a world where Scotty's not back nine Sunday. You're seeing every shot on TV, and he's making a charge or leading.
Yeah.
He would be a late ad for me. If he gets to 5, I think I might do it.
Yeah, I mean, 5 would be totally acceptable.
If he gets to 10-1, I'll consider.
Considering last year I took Rory at 640 or 610, whatever it closed at for me. I mean, that's pretty much one and the same there.
Hey, you put a champion picture on your wall. That's a wall hanger.
Yeah, no, I'm not hanging my head on that. Looking back, I should have upped my unit for it, but that's neither here nor there.
You break about even with his win last year.
Still
Yeah,
lost.
if you take out the prize picks I had that paid out almost a rack.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we got good vibes going in. You're going for a repeat, Jay. Love that. Prize picks hit.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be running it back on there too.
We're still looking for our first DraftKings cash.
Yeah. Well, we'll be doing one at some point in this show, and then we'll do another one with the friends and all that. But to narrow down these sections of the top here, let's go from Rom down to Xander, from this close to 10-1 down to the under 20. Where are you guys leaning in this 5 names out of those 5?
I'm going to be on Bryson. Well, sorry.
Yep. No, you're good. Yeah, obviously Bryson.
I'm going to be on Bryson because of our slideshow picks, but I honestly, even if I didn't pick him in the slideshow, I still think I would probably be on Bryson.
I'm shocked that he wasn't on the tips chart.
Me too.
I'm genuinely shocked.
I mean, he's arguably been playing the best golf of his career the last 5 months.
2 wins on Live.
Yeah. And the ones he hasn't won, he's been like second or third.
Yeah.
He's kind of got the experience now. Sorry to keep cutting you off.
No, I'm just saying Bryson's going for the 3-peat. Last 2 Live events he won.
Yeah. That's right. So I want to think he's learned how to play a little bit on this course and how to navigate it over the last couple years. I think I saw something that was supposed to be pretty dry out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he's going to gain extra distance off the tee. Him being able to hit the ball high and hit wedges in. It's going to be a huge help too, to be able to spin the ball and get it to be able to stop.
Does his wedge and iron game scare you at all, though?
I was just going to say that. That's the one little thing that he's going to have an 80-yard wedge. He's going to hit it 90. He's going to look down at his divot, look at his caddy, and look like he's dumbfounded at why the ball went 90. He just swung too hard, but I know it's gonna happen. He's gonna hit some bad wedges, but as long as he can hit them in the spots that you can get away with it,
Yeah.
I think you're gonna be all right.
I like it.
All right. So you have Bryson
I
from this
kind of
group and
said
Bryson
earlier
only.
that I might be on. I said I would maybe be on Rory, but I don't know. When's the last time someone went back to back here?
I believe it
Tiger.
was Tiger.
I was gonna say it.
Was that
Uh,
0102?
Yep. 102.
I think so, yeah. I just, I don't know. I mean, the number's good for Rory, and I do think the pressure's off. I just don't know if I can talk myself into taking him. And the
All right.
last time he's played is probably the Players too. So
Yes.
Yes, it is. There's
Right.
a trend on not playing in the 3 weeks
Yeah.
leading up.
Yeah, I believe the
but,
last time somebody didn't play the 3 weeks leading up and won was Adam Scott in 2013.
Yeah. Trends are meant to be broken.
Yeah,
Seems like one of those years.
I wonder how long that trend went before Scott in 13.
Yeah.
So Timon, from that group of 5, what are you fancying?
I mentioned last week on the show that I was talking myself into Xander. I think man, 18-1. Seems like he's sat there. He hasn't moved, hasn't gone down, hasn't floated or anything. I mean, he just does everything. It just seems like he's playing well. I know he's done this before, but it just seems like he's due for one of those Xander years where he wins a major, and 18-1. I'll take that. Just looking at the top of the board, Ludwig, I just can't get. I would love to take Ludwig, but 16-1. I don't need to see him smiling after he dunks one on 12 to fold. Just tired of that.
But before you move on, if Ludwig was like, let's say right
In the
around Fitzy range between Fitzy and
Yeah, I think
Matsuyama, would you take it then?
it would definitely be heavily considered. Yeah, I think. I mean, we were betting him 40 in the 40s at API.
Yeah.
Even at the Players, he was in the 30s. What did you not have him? Or you had him? What was he, 28 at Players?
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's definitely sub 30, but around 30.
So I mean, obviously he's playing well, but he hasn't won. All of a sudden, he's played well here. He's got the 2nd and the 7th, I believe, and he's 16-1. No, I'm good. Rory, his number just seems to keep getting better. I'm glad we do our card Wednesday night, because if that gets to like 13, 14 range, I just don't like the back-to-back. That's why I'm leaning Xander. That'll be my first guy on the card. J. Will.
All right. Yeah, for me out of this group, I'm kind of in the same camp with UT on Xander. I think I'm going to talk myself into that one at 18. It just feels like he's right on the cusp. His last win was the Bay Current, right, in Japan.
Yeah, last fall.
But he's showing up in these big events. He was right there at the Players, kind of had a slow weekend. But
seems to always have like one. He just has like one bad round that kind of takes him out of it. Saturday at the Players, shoots a 74, and even Valspar, he had a good finish, shot 65 on Sunday.
Yeah. So I think the number is good. I mean, you're taking a guy who won 2 majors a couple of years ago. So Xander at 18, I'm signing up for, and I think I'll probably talk myself into taking Rom at just over 9-1. It makes me feel a little bit better that he's a little bit down on the tips list. But not
Chart's been
surprised
hot
at all
this
that
year.
he's on the list. He's been playing great on Live. I mean, he's top 3 every week. Granted, that's different competition, smaller field, but a guy who just won here a few years ago at 9-1, the number's there for a reason. I mean, he's second favorite, so I think out of this group it'll be Xander and Rom for me.
Is Rom like a definite? Like,
I would say he's probably like 85-90% as of now. I'd have to do a little bit more of a checkup just to see, how um, he's been, ball striking and all that stuff in comparison. But yeah, I'd say come tomorrow night he'll make my card. So now we get into the 20s. Let's just we can start to stretch this a little bit. We'll jump down to 50 at Siwoo. So this group, we are starting at Fleetwood at 22.5 to 1, down to Siwoo Kim at 50 to 1. Timon, I know you and I are going to be on the same guy, but let's kick it to you. See what you are thinking here.
yeah, I mean, if we're talking about form coming in, Cam Young, T7 Genesis, big event. T3 API, big event, I believe, and wins at Players. Of course, I mean, hits a draw. I mean, if lefty faders do well, hit the draw as a righty. It just seems like he's taking his game to a new level after the win at Wyndham when he changed to that new ball. I know a lot of people have talked about it being the thing that changed him. Going back to the draw, and he's played well. Played well here. He seems like he's a majors guy. Kind of perform. I mean, he's had good finishes at majors, so 23 to 1 seems like a fair number. Sign me up. And he was
Also, just to touch on that, sorry to cut you off. If we're talking high hitters, if it's going to be dry,
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
one of the highest hitters on tour. So,
and hits it a long way. Yeah, I mean, he was my slides guy from the beginning of the season. The form has been great to start, and I'm going to take my slides guy. Let's keep it rolling. Why not? And then I know we talked about this yesterday, Jay. If we're talking about form and has a win or has won a major, I mean, Fitz has the win, 23.5. I considered just starting my card there.
He's got 2 of them.
Fitz?
He's got 2 PGAs, doesn't he?
No, he's only got one US Open. He beat Willie Z.
Yeah, that's
at Brooklyn.
I meant Open, but yeah. I thought he had 2 for some reason. That's a good play.
No, he just has the 1.
I mean, he just seems like his ball striking is on point right now. Watched him at Valspar.
Just minting fairways.
You're minting fairways
with that
hitting
bullet.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like it curves. It just dead straight bullets with the driver.
Yeah.
And if it's going to be firm and fast, it's going to play great. Irons are great. I mean, you mix the fits of his ball striking this year with his putting, the putting he knows he can do or be at, like in previous years, 23.5 to 1. I'll take that. Would have loved to take Colin at 31. but I'm just out on him with the back. Withdrew last week, and reports on ground are he played yesterday with a couple guys, but didn't swing. Just was chipping and putting. Not a good sign. So I'm going to strike him. And I would have loved to bet Minwoo Lee at 54, but at 34, I just cannot get behind that number. Oh,
Yeah.
Just a big group. Spieth, too. I'll be on Spieth. Putting last week was terrible, but you put Spieth and Augusta just go together, so we'll take Spieth.
All right.
I do have a question for you guys.
Yep.
Being there's gonna be firm and fast, do the short hitters have any more appeal to you? Being that I shouldn't say the short hitters. Some of the shorter guys that are better with irons and wedges, but don't hit the ball a mile.
I
Do
would
those
say it
guys now
definitely.
appeal to you more because they're gonna have more low irons and wedges in?
And
Definitely.
a Henley at 47.
Yeah. Like a
That's
Henley at
part of the reason
47,
I
that's
asked
a
the
great
question.
price. Granted, you guys been playing great golf, but
Was it?
I would
Wasn't
say
Henley like most tipped last year at the Masters to
I
win?
think he was.
I'm pretty sure he was up there. I mean, he was fresh off that API, and I think he was like
API.
mid-20s maybe.
Yeah, it was low last year.
I mean, Siwoo
But yeah,
Kim
with it being
even.
dry, I'd say it opens up a much
I think it
broader
opens up the field a little
opportunity.
bit.
Yeah, definitely. Like Siwoo Kim even.
Yeah.
Granted, Siwoo can't putt, but he's accurate from tee to
I
green.
will say it's hard, like getting down to this point on the odds board. Like you cut it at like Fitzy. Let's say 11 of the last 13 winners are top 16 OWGR. Like that's just like I feel like, I mean, are we gonna get a Hideki year? I mean, he was still 24th, 25th, but are we gonna get that
the
outlier year?
the year Hideki won, he was 29th.
Yeah, and I
There
think
there hasn't been anyone outside of the top 30 since Angel Cabrera in 09.
God, I forgot he won that tournament.
And
wow.
There's only been 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 of those, or 8 of those were 10 and beyond.
Yeah, so I mean but I believe the Hideki year is kind of setting up like this year, if I'm correct, to firm and fast. So maybe that's just one of the keys to
Some interesting
open
names
board.
from that year. If it's potentially going to be firm and fast, Xander was T3, Spieth was T3, Rahm was T5, Rose was 7th, Patrick Reed was T8.
Yeah, I mean,
Siwoo Kim was T12. So it's kind of interesting if that's how it's going to shape up.
All right, we'll kick it to Ronnie, but I have a name I want to ask a question about after we're done.
We could all have very, very close cards this week, I'm thinking. Change a few names, but Cam is also a guy I'm gonna be on.
Love it.
Past form is fantastic. He played fairly well. Well, not last year. He didn't play very well here, but
No,
a couple
he was
years
also
before
just
that.
not playing very well at that point.
Team One brought up Fitzy. He's another guy I had on my list. Can't ask for a whole lot better form than Fitzy either right now. Obviously lost to Cam and then broke through with the win. He's got the major. I kind of touched on the short guy, Russell Henley. Just kind of praying for him to get hot with wedges and short irons this week.
You know the putter's going to be decent.
He's always good at the putter. So, just, yeah, kind of hope he dials in those, whatever, $150 and in shots and can hit his spot and then go bury the putt.
All right.
For
We're going
me
to
out of this
50
group,
correctors down to Siwoo.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
correct.
I might touch on Spieth too. He's got a question mark on him right now for me.
Do a little deeper dive before you commit.
Yeah.
I have a couple out of this list. There's potential for a third. Cam obviously can be on my list. I'm not wearing this shirt for no reason. 23-1. I believe it was at 20 earlier this week, so getting a little extra points there is very nice. Looking back to last year, I wish I would have taken it at 150, but sometimes you win, some you lose. Then past that, Fleetwood, he was on my slideshow from a couple of months ago, so 22.5. He's having good finishes. It's just, it seems like it's pre-win
Doors.
Fleetwood-esque, where he's going to show up, be inside the top 15 week in, week out. But, I mean, it's, the putting form, I think, has been letting him down the last handful of weeks. But if we can, just, we don't even need to gain a whole lot with the putter. Just, get off the tee, hit good iron shots, and give yourself opportunities. Fleetwood at 22.5 will be on my card. And then my final one, we touched on him briefly earlier, T, is Victor at 45-1.
That's who I was gonna ask the question about.
It just seems like he's gonna win one of these. I know, T, we were saying that will it be a Masters first, or is he more of a PGA or US Open guy?
US Open, yeah.
But looking at his stats, like, I mean, his approach play is obviously always good. That's never the
Been great
problem.
this year. Yeah.
The putting, he's like 80th in putting, so hit or miss there. He gets a little aggressive with some of his putts from long range, which is worrying, but the driving before, coming into this year and even last year, everyone was saying, it was a little squirrely and it didn't seem super consistent. He's 43rd in accuracy this season. He's 126th in distance. But, I mean, if I'm going to take a guy who can hit irons with the best of them at 45-1 here, I might just talk myself into it. So,
My
those
biggest
three
thing
guys.
was the
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say my biggest thing was the short game, the chipping for
Yes,
him.
that is true.
Yeah.
It just seems like, your irons can be so great, like unreal, but it seems like here, even if you hit a good shot, like if you miss even by a yard, it can go into it can run off
Collection
into
area.
an area, into a collection area that forces you to make a hard chip. And
Almost
I
take your
know,
medicine.
yeah, and it just seems like sometimes he just, I just don't know, doesn't
He
take
can't
the
hit
medicine and
yeah.
chunks it, or like makes the mistake even worse than it should be, actually.
Like
I don't
blades
know.
one into the water on 11. Bails
Yeah.
outright, blades one.
I mean, I was watching, I was just going through the Masters website and kind of clicking through guys, and it shows you like all the shots from last year, or like shot by shot, like how good the Masters site is. Like you can just watch all the shots. Props to them. They actually know how to do it. But it's like on 9 last year, he hits the fairway. Pin was in that middle tier. Flushes the iron, but it goes long, and he makes double bogey. And it's like,
Got to
feel
figure
like-
out a way to just get out of there with 5 and run.
just take your medicine and know, like, leave it within, give yourself 5 feet for par even, and you make some and you miss some, but you double bogeys. I don't know. I would love to bet Victor. I just don't know. I feel like he excels when the rough is high, and
What other guys struggle chipping?
yes,
well.
exactly. When it's like,
That's why I think it'll be an Open. Or a U.S. Open. When you got 6-inch rough.
Yeah.
And no one else can chip
Or-
around the greens either. Then he's
or
actually okay.
2027 St. Andrews, where he can just putt
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I think he
It's,
played well there
it's
last
going to be
time we were there.
somewhere where the short game, the pitches around the green are going to be tough for everybody. So he's not losing as much ground. So, yeah, I get what you guys are saying. It just was enticing at the number.
I know.
It
I
is a
feel
good
like you
number
always-
for Victor.
I feel like you always get a number on Victor, though, that they just like hang, and then
Yeah.
All right. Is there anyone else you guys want to touch on? From
I did have a question
range.
on
In general or
Got her up.
just on that part, Jay?
what's that?
In general or just to 50 or whatever we went down to there?
Mainly just
I
this
got
section.
one more guy. Okay.
You want to touch on Goddard up T?
I was just gonna ask about any love for Goddard or Reed
Patrick Reed?
or
I
Brooks.
would say
Ronnie Brooks guy.
For me, I would go Reed, Brooks, Goddard up out of that group.
All right.
I'd agree with that.
Goddard up obviously is has the 2 wins on the season, but I don't know,
Rookie
being
year.
a first timer, it's a lot to ask. And Brooks obviously has good finishes here. Reed has wins and good finishes, so that would be my ranking of those 3. Will I bet him? No.
I debated on Brooksy a bit, but ended up not. I just couldn't convince myself.
It's interesting. I just pulled up Victor's like data golf, and seems like he putts really well on these greens. Last 5, he's gained putting 4, gained around the green 3 of the last 4 trips, gained on
The
approach.
one he probably lost was a couple years ago where he went 71-81, missed the cut.
Yeah, that sounds about 24.
Yeah, but like he has 5 top 25 finishes here.
I know.
One of them was a T7.
I mean, it seems like he's fitting the bill, but that's an interesting one. I'm gonna put a little star and do a little more on that, because it doesn't take much to root for my homeland fellow.
So I do have one more thing before we move down. Joe, you asked about shorter hitters.
Yep.
With it being dry, what steers you away from the rust bus this week at 47?
You said rust bus.
Oh, did you?
I'm on the rest
Sorry.
bus.
Okay. All right, I must have spaced out. My fault.
Oh, you're
my
good.
fault.
I was gonna say, did I not say his name?
It's my bad. All right. So let's be honest here. How many more guys
I have one.
will
And
you
I'm
be
sure,
taking
I know
from
T
this?
has at least one. Because there's a guy chilling at 120 that I'm sure is on T1's card.
No, he's not on the card this week.
Really? You're
That's a
axing
lie.
him?
That's a lie. That's
Oh.
just blatant lie right there. He's second tee time off the box on Thursday, and I will be awake watching him double bogey 1 and still having hope.
I was just going to say, at least you don't have to wake up early to watch him Saturday, Sunday. 'Cause he's going to be
you
on his
should have seen me.
PJ back to Arizona.
You should have seen me when he holed out for eagle on 1 at the Players. I shook my dad awake, and I was like, "He just made an eagle. We might win this week." Then he birdies 2, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is the week." It certainly was not the week.
It wasn't the week.
Yes, he did. He was also, and then he was even par through 5, and I was like, not our week. All right, we're
not the
moving on.
Oh,
Bet him.
Okay,
I got one guy. On the
I'm
rest
curious.
Of the list, Jay.
Yeah, I have one more guy for rest of the list as well, but I do have a couple placements that will
I got a guy. I got a couple questions on guys.
Yeah, go for it.
JT, what are we thinking on JT this week?
No.
I'm just kind of out. He just hasn't been playing well at majors.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we had him last year, and he was like
he was our squad ride at like 28-1 last year, and
he was full blown chunking wedges. I got a wedge on 8. He full blown chunked it, and I was like, oh, well, that one's dead.
Yeah, I think he's got to get some more golf under his belt before I can kind of get back into that.
Played well at the Players.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe he's on the uptick. I mean, he's going next week back to Hilton Head where he won last year. So
I mean, it just seems like, I don't know, books don't know how to price him, but putting him in this like Akshay category where Akshay's got to win. Scott's been playing good golf. I don't know if they're trying to tell us something, or I feel like this group, I just have a lot of guys that I just have a lot of question marks, and they might make my card. Like the JTs. I gave Sam Burns a look. Played well at the U.S. Open last year before he got an unfortunate drop. Didn't get a drop and fully folded. Jason Day kind of caught my eye, 68-1. Just the around the green game. Seems like he's striping driver. But other than that, Paddy Cantlay, any love for him this week?
No. I'm so out on Paddy Cantlay, it's ridiculous.
Maybe when it goes to
it's 0.
Are we doing rest of the board?
He has Ludwig disease. Like he makes bogeys and genuinely doesn't care. Like
just cover the rest of the board, T.
Okay,
yeah,
and then I will finish with Max T3 2 years ago, and then absolutely no form last year and finished T12. And I believe he struggled down the stretch for that T12. So, out of respect for my guy, maybe flies under the radar this year, catches a green jacket. Probably, definitely not, but
it's worth a shot.
All right.
Honestly, yeah. You guys take it over, anyone?
Go ahead, Jay, if you want.
I have Akshay on my list at 56-1. It's just so tough because I'm trying to picture him wearing a green jacket and I just can't. But
I feel like that's how I should bet, is just, can I see this guy getting a jacket?
Yeah, but at 56, I mean, wins API. The putting was absolutely ridiculous. He was just jamming that broomstick into his chest.
No, it was legal.
Yeah, so that was really the only reason I liked it. Obviously, a lefty, cutter the golf ball, which both of those work well at Augusta historically. That's kind of it. Another guy same thing as Akshay, but Bridgman at 84.
The blow-bys.
yeah, that's just another one. I don't see Bridgman wearing a green jacket. So
Is he?
yeah,
This is his first. I think this is his first time, right?
I think it's probably his first time as well. Yeah, mainly I was just looking at it form, based off of
Yeah,
form.
for sure.
So yeah,
I also have
I don't.
Akshay. Same guy. Same reason as J Will.
I will
Yep.
say I have seen some reports from the grounds that Cam Smith is striping it. So do with that as with what you will do, but Cam
I don't
Smith is
trust Cam
striping.
Smith.
He'll show up in
Even
a
though
suit.
what-
If
Did he play?
I will fact check that nugget, and if that's the case, I do not care having a little bit of doubt on Cam Smith at 110. I mean, this guy was terrible last year, and he was probably 45, 50 to 1.
Yeah, my biggest thing is, does he care about golf at this point in life?
That's true. That's
Like,
true. And also, if
he's
he were in
playing in these-
contention, that driver, don't
But I
even
mean,
get me
if we're
started
talking elite short game and putting, I mean, Cam Smith.
Cam Smith. Yeah, absolutely.
He's like the Jordan Spieth, but can putt. At this point,
That's a good little comp.
Marco Penge. I believe I bet
No.
Wyndham last year at about 50 to 1. So
Me too.
I had him.
if you liked him at 50,
I had him top
200.
20 last year, and that was Cookie Craig from the start.
He shapes the ball the wrong way.
Yes.
Yeah. Total side note, but did you guys see Sergio's interview on the grounds?
No, missed it. What do you say?
He was like, "Yeah, I just don't feel that great. I'm just not hitting it all that well."
Well, have you seen his finishes since?
I'm pretty sure he's
won?
missed the cut like almost
7
every year
of 8
since.
years.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just thought that was
actually, I got one more guy. Any love for keep scrolling?
Oh boy.
Keep going.
Your guy, Davis Riley?
Freddie Couples?
No, I can't believe he's in this field.
VJ?
Where is he? No. Oh,
Mason
525 to 1 past two-time
Past
past
champ?
champion. Bubba Watson? Any love for the Richard Mill, Bubba Watson?
Zach Johnson, also right next to
No
him.
love for me.
People
Zach
forget
Johnson
Zach
played
Johnson
well
top
last year.
10.
Yeah.
Was that 2 years ago?
Was that 2 years ago?
I think it was 2 years ago now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Or
Yeah,
was it last year?
Let's look.
One of the last 2 years, he top 10.
It was one or the other. But he was
Last year,
he played
T8.
well.
But so no
Yeah,
love
I think he
for
like
Bubba.
made double or something.
He
on
got his
12
win
on
in
Sunday or something.
2007. He has made
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cuts since 2007. So he's about
Speaking of-
50-50 on making the cut.
I saw this. People were talking about it. Go scroll down. I find it hilarious that Vijay Singh took his career money list exemption for the tour this year to play in the Sony, and that's it. He's like fully exempt on the tour or whatever, and just was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna play Sony, and that's it."
Yeah, that was pretty good. And he made the cut too, which was pretty funny.
Fred Couples, he hit about 150 on the range today, which was shocking to me.
I would not have guessed that. It's a lot of balls for Freddie.
Think they
Freddie's
give him
usually
yellow
a
range
couple-
balls too?
Don't know. Didn't see him that close, but Freddie's usually like a couple wedges and goes and plays 9.
Just hole number 9, not 9 holes.
He's usually the guy yucking it up on the tee, on the practice range.
All right, you guys may have. Are we done? Or are you gonna go over that, Jay? Go ahead.
I do want to touch on placements if you guys have them. Am I dumb? Here we go.
I don't know if I will be on placements this week.
I have 2.
Corey
I haven't
Connors top
looked,
20 will
but-
be on my list, no doubt.
Corey Connors
What's the
top
number?
20.
What do we get?
It's every year. Plus 180.
Would have
Plus
loved the
182.
2 in front
Kind
of
of
that.
sucks.
But
Is
he
Tom
just
Hoagie
can't
playing
do
this
job,
week?
man. No, he's not.
Oh, let him out.
Where's top 10?
Oh, God, you know, I forgot my favorite
It's on the
bet
same
ever.
list, Jay. It's on the outrights list.
Yeah, it's on the outrights.
Oh.
It just goes to the right. 5,
Yeah,
10.
it's the far right.
That's true. I forgot about that. I have 2 top 10 or 1 top 10. I have the Hen Dog plus 280.
Okay. So we're in on
So,
Henley. Missed
I'm
the cut
somewhat in
last
on
week.
Henley. Yeah, especially if it's gonna be dry. You know, I'll just kind of take the short game and wedge iron play, and just ride it to the moon. So let's take
I
a
do
peek at
have
Connors. Connors
confirmation
for
that our-
top 10 is 460.
Jesus.
That's not bad. I was gonna say my favorite. I wonder how many years in a row did I do that, Jay? Bubba Watson to miss the cut. That was like my
lot.
favorite. Every year, it was just like favorite play of the year was Bubba.
Yeah, I think you continuously took it, and it was always like a pick'em until
And
Bubba
I think he made about
was
4. He
Bubba,
made 4 of the
and-
cuts.
yeah, wasn't there one where he was like right on the number and made a birdie down the stretch or something rather?
He missed the cut once, and it was electric because he was so far out of it. He was like 3 over through 3, and I was like, "This is the year. I finally don't have to watch Bubba."
Yeah. All right. Here's
Um,
Connors since 2021. T8, T6, cut in 23, T38 in 24, T8 last year.
Seems like you can
I
bet.
like that.
And in 2020 he was T10. So that top 10 is definitely playable. But go ahead, Joe. What were you going to say?
I have confirmation that our special guest will not be joining.
I received that confirmation as well. He told me he was at the liquor store 20 minutes ago.
He said, "Ain't got time," when I texted him 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, saying he ain't got time is an absolute crime. What else is he doing?
Why is he at the liquor store?
Don't know.
That is a great question, actually. Are we going to see a brand new Riv?
Are there any matchups that you guys would like out of these? I really haven't looked, so we might just be wasting our time here.
Yeah.
I didn't look
What's the
either.
hole-in-one props this year?
That's a good call.
You
Tournaments.
had it. It was like
Yeah, it's
hole-in-one.
probably under here.
Oh,
There it is.
listed.
Home one. 2 or more plus 325. 3 or more 950.
Hole-in-one
and
round 4.
playoff.
Hole-in-one round 4 plus 174 seems like a great bet and a
Yeah.
fun one to watch.
Minus
When they-
162 on any round.
When they kick it over to Sunday,
Over to 16, like bright
some
and early.
random that, like someone that's so far out of it, you're like, this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, when
I
the
like
leaders
that.
are
I
on
actually
pretty good
like that.
value.
and we go to 16.
Yeah. Let's see. Hole in one listed hole. Hole in one on 16 plus 130 even.
But the juice to the no, that's crazy.
That's kind of
I
surprising.
guess not crazy because it's
A hole in one.
a hole in one, but
It's a fun little bet, though.
it
Yeah.
is fun.
Keeps you involved.
What about the top debut? Can we see that? Do we have that?
I don't
Groups,
think so.
maybe?
would have to imagine probably under groups. Maybe not.
No. Specials.
Top
Oh, right there.
debutant. Goddard is your favorite. 410. Bridgman plus 630.
Let's say Ryan Gerard. He hasn't played in one of these before.
McKibben? I thought McKibben was in the field last year.
No. First time. And he's in brutal
Oh.
form.
Oh, I thought he was for some reason.
Oh, that's the guy Max is playing with. Nayuki Kataoka. Bright and early on Thursday.
92 to 1.
Gonna be a lot of conversations had in that group, it sounds like.
Yeah. It's gonna be a yap
Yeah,
fest. What are some
Minwoo
other
is playing
groups?
with an amateur and Freddie. He'll be waiting on every box.
Oh God.
He'll be waiting on every fairway.
I do have a little segment. You guys may have already seen a preview to it, or may not have.
What we got?
Top 10 Masters money earners.
Oh, we guessing this list?
Yep, just the Masters. That's it.
All right.
Have you guys seen this or not?
I have not seen this. No.
I have not.
Jay, Foreplay did it earlier this week.
All
I
right.
saw it, and I figured it'd be a fun
Shout
little
out
segment.
Foreplay for the idea.
So I have the list of the top 20, but we'll just do the top 10.
All right. All time.
All-time money list. Whoever wants
I'll
to
start with Scotty.
Scotty is number 4.
Okay.
I'll go
Just trying to think
Mickelson.
of,
What was that? Sorry.
well, he said Mickelson.
Oh, Jay lined out. Philly Mick will be number 1 on the list.
Wow, Mickelson. I just got through.
How do we get J Will back in here?
He just has to join back.
Do we have to send him a link?
No, he's got it. We'll go with Tiger.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Philly Mick's got him beat by about 200 grand.
Just, I mean, kind of taken out. Like, it wasn't,
Phil's played in 6 more Masters, so.
yeah, just like big. Just thinking lately, it's just the purse is so much. Like,
Yeah.
people have done well on the purse. Patty Reed take this list?
He does.
Yeah.
He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th.
Guy just
Oh,
like decides
Howie.
Masters week, he's just out of here. Just call it quits at an hour.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to. I don't know if you and I can share.
I can
We're both guess.
grab him. He's coming.
Nope, he's back.
Oh yeah, he's back. Better
I
than
got
ever.
so much shit
All
on
right,
this
all right,
computer.
we're
It
back,
got
we're back,
so
we're
slow.
back.
Okay.
You
Did you get my
So-
first
purpose?
guess?
Yes.
Yes,
yeah.
Philly Mick was number 1.
Okay.
Team
I
1,
got 3.
Oregon rattled off number 2 and number 7. Number 2 would be Tiger Woods, and number 7 would be Patrick Reed.
Okay. I'll go. Why am I blanking? So you got Tiger and who else?
Reed.
Patrick Reed.
Tiger, Reed, and Scotty.
Yeah, I got those 3.
And I only have Mickelson. Okay.
I got 0 strikes too.
I'll go Spieth.
Jordan Spieth sneaks on at number 6. Not really sneaks on, but
No. 6. Justin Rose has to be on this list.
Justin Rose, number 5.
Yeah. I guess Jay.
So-
I've
so
guessed
what do we-
4, so you can only guess
So what do we
2,
have
right?
left?
number 3, number 8, number 9, and number 10.
Is Bubba Watson on here?
Bubba Watson is your, I believe he's your number 10. Bubba Watson, number 10.
So we have 3, 8, and 9
3,
left.
8, and 9.
Oh, God's name is number 3.
I'm just trying to John Rahm. You think Johnny Rahm's cracking this list, Jay? Let's go John Rahm.
Yeah.
John Rahm, number 8.
So 8 and 9.
No,
We got 8.
3 and 9.
Oh, what am I saying? 3 and
3 and 9.
3 and 9. 3 and 9.
Who's like a
Correct.
whale that we're missing right now?
DJ?
Has he played well other than the win?
I don't know.
I guess he could sneak on 9 with the dub.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just taking the dub.
Hideki?
Hideki could be on here too.
I guess your guess.
I'm going to go DJ.
Number 9. We got 6 guesses
Wow.
to get number 3, fellas. The third all-time
it's
money
the fucking
winner
guy behind
at the Masters.
Yeah.
The fact that this is the last number we have on this list.
I was thinking it was going to be 10. I didn't think you guys were pulling Bubba.
I mean, you just take a guy who's won a couple.
Well, I mean, if we're talking that, like,
number 3.
are we talking like the Golden Bear? Like, I just don't think the purse was that big back in the day.
Yeah,
Like, it's,
yeah, no.
but he played in so many.
I'd have to imagine it's somebody newer than that.
It's like Adam Scott on this list.
Because he's played in so many?
Yeah, and has the win. I'm going to go
I
Adam
totally
Scott.
forgot about the win. Yeah.
Number 12.
Oh.
Dang. I was really hoping we could go with the no strikes.
Yeah. What the? Number 3.
The trick way is
No.
Did we guess Hideki?
yeah. Wait, what?
I don't think we guessed Hideki.
Oh, I thought I did.
You said his name.
No,
Oh,
no. I think
okay.
you said Hideki and then you deferred to me and I went DJ.
That's right. That's right. I guess that'd be.
I mean, do we just
That
take the
makes-
recency?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'll go Hideki.
Number 11.
Oh my God.
out of respect for the Golden Bear, I kind of want to just take him, just all-time list.
I mean, if you want to go for it, I just don't see it.
I mean, he won like what, 5 of them things?
6, I think.
6. We'll go with Nicholas and just hope that's his wins are enough.
Not in the top 20.
So it's recent. It's
And it just has to be.
oh my God,
yeah.
Jay. Oh my. I'm gonna see if you say it, but this is like the most obvious now.
Oh my God.
I was wondering how long. I think you got it too, but I hope you got it.
I feel like I'm like just digging myself a hole.
Don't think, just guess.
Jay, you had
Right.
this guy last year.
I had him last year. trying to think who was. I had him at Augusta.
Yeah, who put the jacket on last year?
Oh my god, we didn't guess Rory.
Number 3, Rory
Oh my god,
McIlroy.
that is
Oh,
terrible.
the little leprechaun leads you to the pot of gold.
How do we forget that?
Oh,
I don't know. I was so focused on like,
older guys.
yeah, we're like talking about recent winners, and we're like, oh yeah, didn't even think Rory, who's played in 17 of them.
17.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's bad. All right. Well,
I'm guessing Jack Nicklaus, where he's probably making 50,000 for a win.
if that.
Half of it had to go to his caddy too, probably. The crazy part is, number 20 is Jason Day. What do you think his total earnings are at Augusta?
At 20?
At number 20.
3.25 million.
3.1.
Oh,
I would have said it was way higher than that. The top 20 guys ever there.
yeah.
I mean, I get the winners now make whatever 3 or 4 million, but like if Fitzy or Bryson or someone just wins this week, they're automatically in the top
Whoever
20.
wins, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't even need to be some like Chris Goddard
I mean-
wins. He's just all
If Rory wins again, he's number 1.
Yeah, that's wild.
If Scotty wins again, he's number 1.
that's crazy, Jay. We should have got that list 0 strikes, man. We had one guess to get Rory.
That's bad. We got all of the low
The hard
lives,
ones.
and we. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was not. I mean, I should have. Bubba was probably the hardest name on that list,
Bubba.
Yeah.
but he also won 2 of them. So
Yeah, that's the only reason I said it.
Patrick Reed actually might have been the hardest name.
Patrick Reed's got the win in 18.
Or
and
Rahm.
He's finished well in the last few years, so that
I
makes
guess Rahm's
sense.
probably a pretty good one. I mean, he
Yeah,
hasn't
Rahm's
won
got
it,
the win
but he's
too,
got a
though. Like-
couple.
Like the
Oh, yeah, that's right,
recent
he did win
wins,
one.
the recent wins.
you
man,
need
you
is
get
like
so much out of it.
All you need is like
Rose
a
hasn't
top
won one,
2.
has he?
No, he's 3 runner-ups. though.
3 seconds, a
So
7.
he's
Like,
the only guy on the list without a win. Well, top 10.
Yeah. All right. Do you guys want to make a lineup?
yeah, let's roll.
Do you want to donate more money?
Yeah, I got enough.
That food sounds
Okay.
good.
This is what we got. We got Scotty at 14,000, Rory at 11,600, Bryson 10,200, Rom 10K. Where do you guys think we should start this?
We could just take a bunch of middle of the road players, but
Xander 96.
like, what do you guys think of like a Cam, Fitzy,
Cam
where we can go
Fitz.
from there?
Fitzy at 87 seems like great value for his odds.
I
Like
would
Victor's
agree.
higher than him on the DraftKings and double the price on the book.
Yeah. Yeah, so that leaves us about 8K average.
Henley.
Like we could take a
I like-
Connors at
I like-
7,700,
Yeah,
Henley at
and Henley,
7,900.
and then we could go like Akshay. I don't know
Henley,
about
Akshay.
Akshay.
Yeah.
We could try to take a low ball
Scott.
too.
I mean, Adam
Gary
Scott.
Woodland.
Adam Scott.
Adam Scott at 7,200. That leaves us 9,300. We get a Fleetwood, Rose, Reed,
I
Hideki.
like Tommy.
Fleetwood. That seems like a solid lineup, no?
Did we just do a lineup in like 35 seconds?
An elite lineup.
This lineup
I
is
like
good,
that
too.
lineup.
I think this is really
I say
solid.
place that one and we can rock it. We can rock that one. It's Masters week. Let's get a little crazy and make 2.
Should we get
Oh, what?
What? It's just what? Okay, well, I guess we get back into it. Should we do like the 412,000 one for 10? Oh, enter now. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to figure that out. This has never happened.
Can you refresh or something?
My computer is bugging out. I need to get rid of stuff. User
No.
permissions. What are you talking about?
Doug, these guys are so bad at daily fantasy, like they're not allowed.
We're not putting it up. We're not letting him put another one in.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
Go. I'll stop screening. There you go.
Fellas, I know it's
What's up?
not Masters related, but the Wild have a chance here. Catch
Do
Dallas.
I get home ice?
Dallas is tied 3-3 in the third with the good old Calgary Flames. Wild are up 3-2 over the Kraken right now. Tie it up, and we play Dallas.
Our best hope is to get home ice and win one of the two first ones.
Yeah.
Okay. right.
Wild in 5.
That one.
Ooh. And then we go play the Avs. You get the Stars and the Avs, the two best teams in the league, to start your playoffs.
All right. We're in on the other one. I couldn't place it for some reason. Do you guys want to do the 411,000 one? $10.
Is that the Millie Maker? Let's go.
Yeah, Golf Millionaire.
Let's
Or
get
the other
some
ones,
fun coop.
This one is 40K and 3,900.
Oh no, let's make a Millie get some fun coupons for the Galf Boys.
Okay.
New
We'll
line.
create
Oh,
new
$10.
lineup.
We're getting really crazy.
Yep. Okay. Do we have overlap, or should we just have two completely different lineups?
Should we do like a Xander lineup? Or do we do like a Bryson Rom lineup?
I don't hate a Bryson Rom.
Or like
lineup. I like him. I like those two over Xander, to be honest. But
If we
I'm good with
start
whatever.
with Bryson, if we start Bryson, I'd say let's take our
What about a
lower
Cam
end guy
Smith?
first.
Cam Smith.
He's at 7,500.
8,000
8K
left.
average.
Spieth.
So
Spieth.
Spieth at 84.
Oh, what a
just under 8K average. We could take.
What
Like
about
take another
Sweet
low.
Swinging?
We could take like a J Day at 76.
Ooh, I like J Day.
What about
Sweet
Sam
Swinging Nap?
Burns?
I said Burns. I was asking for ideas. I don't know if he's played great here, but
He is not. I take that back. I thought he played better here. And he hasn't played great recently.
Homa 73.
That's actually, I don't mind that.
Five of 8 cuts. He gets you 57 points every outing.
0 top 10s.
He's got a 12 under his belt. Tiger
Woods
is out.
Do we take Woods? There's people that are that cost less that are playing. What's Freddie? What's Couples?
Freddie.
6K.
No.
Yeah.
Do not put Freddie Couples on the goddamn card. Go click on Max Homa. Even though Freddie Couples might beat Max Homa this week.
Okay,
I see a lot of love
8,300 average.
I'm seeing a
What about
decent amount of
Seppi
love.
Strux? I just didn't see his name.
Missed the cut last week. Jay had
Yeah.
him.
He's been so hit or miss. He's inconsistent as can be.
8,300.
He hasn't been great at the Masters. Oh, wow. Dang.
What about Bobby Mack? Lefty?
I don't hate Bobby Mack. Did we
That's
already have Akshay on the
86.
other one?
No, we didn't.
No, I don't think
hate
we went
Akshay
Akshay.
either. Do we have enough to get
Then we could
Akshay?
throw
Probably not.
Straka.
8K. 8K. We can take Akshay at
Russ
78.
Bus again.
Patrick Cantlay. Minwoo Lee.
Minwoo's fantasy per outing is ridiculous. Hasn't missed a
Siwoo or
cut.
Minwoo. I kind of like that.
I don't hate Minwoo.
Yep.
And then we have 300 if we want to upgrade anybody.
I mean, who do
We
you
could-
upgrade? You can get Speed to like a
We could turn a
Fitzy, or
Spizzy to a Fitzy.
you could probably
Um,
look to upgrade Max. If you'd
I was
like.
gonna
Max.
say-
We could get to 7,600. We could do a J-Day instead of Max.
Almost a Connors. Didn't we have J-Day in the last one? Dude, Sungjae Im is an Augusta merchant, by the way.
He
Some
is.
Is he
days.
not?
I think he is. I think some gay is just like,
Or Højgaard 75. Take the
yeah,
chalk.
some gay is he either gets cut or he's top 20. T2
Or
Bridgman.
Adam Scott
cut.
7,200.
T8, T16 cut.
Didn't we
not
have
T5.
Scott in the
upgrade.
last- Didn't we have Scott in the last one?
I genuinely can't tell you what our other lineup
I
is from
can't
top
either.
to bottom.
I
It
think we
was
had
done
Scott.
so quickly.
I'm pretty sure we had Adam Scott.
Last time I took Minwoo Lee at the Masters, he almost drove the third green, made par, and I was like, yeah, that's going to be the week. He had like a 20-footer for eagle and made par, and I was like, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, that's one hole I'm not looking forward to playing for
3?
different times. Yeah,
Why?
because
easy.
like I don't know.
Driver,
short game.
wedge, 2-putt, get out of there.
Yeah, that's true. Or a 3-putt.
The real
whatever it
X
might be.
factor, I think the thing we aren't touching on, the real X factor is the gimme zone not being 8 feet.
Yeah, when we narrow that bad boy to like 4, it's going to be a grind.
That's when things are going to get dicey.
And we crank the stimp up to like 14.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
downhill putts are just like,
Rockets.
be ready for the 9-footers coming home.
And then lag that up there for your 6 and move on.
I
So
still
we
stand
do
by
still
my
have
take.
we have $300. Do you guys want to make any changes, or do we just go with it?
I like it.
I mean, you want to
They're-
upgrade? You could upgrade Smith to like Connors, I think.
Don't we have Connors in the other one though?
We have Connors in the other one. We could do Akshay.
Cam Smith is striping it though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate taking the flare on it.
I like
mean-
it. There's upside. I feel like this is our upside.
Yeah, and this is
Draft.
also like the long shot. This has 264,000 entries. And
Yeah.
we've been playing in ones that have like 18 or no, like 3,000, and we're taking like 2,700th. So,
I like
just
it.
using
We're going out of the box thinking here.
all right, we're going with it. Worked that time. Okay.
it's a great picture for Smith. Maybe he'll wear the suit jacket again. We'll really get tuned up.
Oh yeah.
That was wild. All right. Well, we've done the DFS. Is there anything else you guys wanted to touch on?
Saturday,
No, but
big live show.
Saturday.
Yeah. Are we living? Are we live streaming it?
I don't care.
You can
Or are we just
find
gonna
a-
post
figure-
pictures after
We'd
every
have to
round?
like
We could just post. We could just have like a camera rolling, post a bunch of videos. We'll
So you
figure it
might
out.
have
We'll
to
get
have
the
one all the time,
logistics.
so you never know what might happen.
Exactly.
Someone might
That's
make a
true.
one.
yeah.
The
That's what I was
16.
saying. I was like, we should videotape at least the par
All the
threes
par
just in
threes.
case. Yeah.
I feel like it'd be cool if we could set something up behind. So we could at least like after we could just like cut just have like a bunch of footage and cut a bunch of short videos up.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
Make a little montage for the
12
winner.
hours though of footage to go through.
All right.
Well,
So-
I look forward to it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good Masters week.
Bring the
It's gonna
A
be great.
game, fellas.
Yep.
Oh, we're going to order the jacket after this.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Got all my clothes showing up. So, all right. Let's catch a winner. Have a good Masters week. Fellas will be together.
Yes, we will.
Let's roll.
All right. Deuces, fellas.
All right, fellas.
See you, Ronnie.
We'll catch you.
See ya.
Jay Will, we'll catch you.
It's going to do it for this episode for the Masters at Augusta National. First major of the year. It felt a little all over the place, but you guys got the idea of where we're looking this week. It's a big dogs tournament. I wouldn't look too far down that board unless, fan bets. Fan bets are a good exception. But yeah, make sure to be on the lookout on our socials on Saturday. It's going to be a heck of a day. I know we've mentioned it, but we're playing all 72 at Augusta on the simulator, so that's going to be something. But yeah, we'll be posting our official cards tomorrow night, 9:30 Central Standard, over on our X page at Galf Boys Bets. This video version, if you're watching, you're probably watching on YouTube, but it will also be live on Spotify and Apple Podcast, strictly the audio. So yeah, good luck to you guys this week for the first major. Yeah. Let us know too, what your champion's dinner would be. I'm kind of curious to see the tastes of people. Wow, did that come off weird? The palates of of people and what they would choose. So, yeah, thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week for the RBC Heritage at Hilton Head. And again, good luck. Peace.